Hello everyone. Okay, today I'm going to quickly look with you at the word quarter, quarter, a quarter. So a quarter of something is a fourth of it. So if we take a circle and we divide it in half, then we have two halves. And if we take a circle and we divide it by two lines, then we will get quarters. We will get four different parts, four quarters. So a quarter is when we take something and we divide it into four parts. Now, quarter is a noun. It's a noun. So you can say, I have a quarter of the cake. Okay. And here we can listen to the pronunciation. Of course, you already hear the British pronunciation from me.
Quarter.
Quarter, 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 quarter. And then the American pronunciation.
Quarter.
Quarter, quarter. So you can hear the main difference in the American pronunciation is the at the end. Whereas in the British pronunciation, we say but in American, So there's a bit of a difference there. Now, sorry, there's a fly. Fly, bzzz, flying around. Now, here we have the meaning, and it says one of four equal or almost equal parts of something. 1/4. Okay, here's the fraction. It's the fraction, 1/4. Now, okay, so it says one of four equal or almost equal parts. So, for example, if I have one piece of paper, okay, I might have one piece of paper like this, and then I cut them up and I divide them into quarters, and they are equal, they are the same size. Maybe they're not exactly equal, but they're almost equal. Now, some example sentences are, he cut the orange into quarters. So he took an orange and he cut it into quarters. Under a quarter of people questioned said that they were happily married. So in this situation, someone has asked lots of people if they are happily married or if they are not happily married. So they are doing a kind of survey. A survey when you have 10 or 20 questions and you ask 50 people or 100 people the same questions, and you write down the results for everyone, and then you have an idea of the most common answers, a survey. So here, this person or someone has asked, let's say, 100 people, and under a quarter of them said that they were happily married, so less than a quarter. So obviously a quarter of 100 would be 25 people, so under a quarter, so less than 25, said that they were happily married. Or if he asked 60 people, then a quarter of 60 would be 15, and so under a quarter, maybe 13 or 12, said that they were happily married. And you'll see questioned here is a verb, So you can use to question someone as a verb, which means to ask someone a question. Though it's not as common as the word to ask. We usually say people were asked. It's a little bit more formal if you say someone was questioned. Though it also often is used in the context of a police station, an interrogation. If you commit a crime and you are taken to a police station and the police officers question you, they ask you questions about where were you? What were you doing at 10 o'clock yesterday evening? Okay, this would be questioning you. So often it's used in that context, but it can also just be used in a more formal context to question someone. My house is situated 1.75 miles from here. So my house is placed, it's not placed, it would be a bit strange, is located 1.75 miles from here. So from this location, if you go 1 mile and 3/4 of a mile, 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3 quarters of a mile, then you will reach my house. Now, one other time that we will use it is when we talk about a quarter of an hour. And a quarter of an hour is 15 minutes. Half an hour is 30 minutes, and a quarter of an hour is 15 minutes. So I waited for a quarter of an hour and then went home. Or I waited a quarter of an hour and then went home. So I waited 15 minutes and then I went home. And of course, when we tell the time in English, we will say often it's a 2:15. Instead of it's 2:15. It's 2:15, it's a 2:15. Whoops, here we go. This time here is it's a 2:15. It's a 2:15. It's a 2:15. How would we say this time? It's a 2:45. It's a 2:45. It's a 2:45. So it means there are 15 minutes until it's 3 o'clock, because 15 minutes is a quarter of an hour. So that is our word quarter today. I hope that helped you. Sorry. I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you again soon. Please do like this video and write a comment, and see you soon. Bye.